faculty, family, and friends. I am honored and nervous to be speaking in front of you today. We did it. We are finally 100% midwives. I'd like to speak first to our families and friends that are here with us today. Without you, we wouldn't be walking across the stage this afternoon. You have certainly supported us both financially and emotionally over the past 4 years. During this time, we've learned and grown and had some minor breakdowns along the way. You've let us practice taking your blood pressure, and even starting IVs. You are certainly loved by the midwives in this room, and I think I speak for all of us when I say we've heard just as much about you as you've heard about us. I look around here today and I see the hundreds of hours spent in PBL groups. I'm sure we will look back on those hours spent with the same group of people very fondly in the very distant future. I see survivors of the anatomy lab, and that most people have finally learned to navigate our color-coded hospital. We are very lucky to have studied at a world-class training facility. I would like to say thank you to our wonderful professors and clinical preceptors who have taken the time to pass on their wisdom and mentorship so that we can succeed. I don't know any other program where a faculty member, Beth, would hold your hand while your friend practices their first blood draw on you. We owe you a lot, and I believe that the only way we can thank you is by mentoring the next generation as well as you have mentored us. The caps and gowns we will wear today signify the many hours we have spent learning our craft and expertise. Today signals the end of one chapter, but the beginning of a new one. We will go on to catch more babies. Ooh, great. Not in order. Fantastic. And it's not printed. We will go on to catch more babies. Complete groundbreaking research and continue to lobby for the future of midwifery. Well, this has really thrown me through a loop. And continue to lobby on behalf of midwifery. And with that will come the responsibility of making sure that we support the future midwives. I remember on our first day that we looked around and Bridget asked us, why do you want to be a midwife? And I remember looking around and being like, wow, they all have it figured out. And now I know that none of us did. Nothing could have prepared us for what becoming a midwife meant. All I know is that I still don't have the perfect answer, but I know that the energy I feel when I create those trusting connections with women is the best feeling in the world, and I wouldn't trade it for anything else. We have learned from each other over the years. I know I certainly could not have made it through without the guidance of Justine about the buffer system. Thank goodness we don't have to answer any more questions about it. Or the friendships that helped me through those tough baby storms. We are lucky to have each other, and I know we will be forever connected through our Facebook group, Midwives Assemble. As our field continues to grow, we have the responsibility to take on roles in the research field. Faites-vous des amis prompts à vous censurer. Make friends with those who would be quick to criticize you. It appears this French quote is referring to healthcare research. Health sciences is a field built upon reviewing each other, holding each other accountable, and respectfully disagreeing in order to continually advance our knowledge. We have a responsibility that comes with our newfound expertise. We have the responsibility to advocate for our clients, to provide good care, to continue to ask important research questions, and to never settle for the status quo. This lesson reminds me of a story told to me by a provincial member of parliament. A woman from the riding she represents came to her who would soon lose her vision if she did not receive eye injections to save her sight. Unfortunately, this medication was not covered by OHIP and cost thousands of dollars per injection. This woman could not afford the injections, and she did have grandchildren she wanted to see grow up. The MPP was heartbroken upon hearing the story and began to lobby the Minister of Health and the Minister of Finance to fund the new medication. At first, they said it was out of their hands and it needed to go through the bureaucracy. We know how that works because we're waiting on funding approval. She didn't take no for an answer, and she would send notes in the legislature with a little depiction of an eye and a tear. After months of lobbying, that MPP received a call that the medication would be funded and that she would be the one to announce it. Months later, during the holidays, the woman called the MPP and told her that she was on her way to visit her grandchildren and that she was the one driving herself there. The story demonstrates how lucky we are to live in a society that values healthcare and the health of all its members. Hippocrates said it best when he stated, "Wherever the art of medicine is loved, there is also a love of humanity." As we head our separate ways, we are poised to contribute to the art of medicine. I hope that we remember our love for humanity and our contribution to it. Today, I am committing to value the moments that people invite me to share in, respect their privacy, and honor their wishes. We are invited into the most special moments of life. We see the joys and the sorrows that come with pregnancy and childbirth. We have a responsibility to protect these moments. My time at McMaster has taught me to be kind, patient, respect my peers, and marvel in their imagination. I've also learned to cross my fingers that we beat Western in football. The friendships, the memories, and the time spent at the Phoenix will be with us forever. Cherish those memories. Be proud of your education. Be proud of our school, and be proud of yourself. Look around you today and remember these faces. We are the future of midwifery, and the future looks bright.